Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Democrat from Texas, is one of those individuals whose district would definitely be up for grabs. She would either have to run against another Democrat and a Republican. She'd have to have a primary and then a run against a Republican for that district, because it would be absorbed, part of it, her district would be absorbed into other districts, because the redrawing of the maps means they'll avoid the kind of, crick and crack where they're going behind this house and in front of that house, and the map ends up looking like some kind of weird new virus. These things would be eliminated under this redistricting plan. And make no mistake about it, Democrats have been doing this for years. It's the fact that Republicans dare to use their own tactics. It's throwing the Democrats off. So here she is at an event called Move Ons Won't Back Down in Phoenix on Sunday. And she's actually talking about the president of the United States. Now, I don't think anybody is above the ability to be criticized. You can criticize anyone. But what about decorum? What about her amazing private school education, her undergraduate education, her legal education? She's a lawyer. Did none of those activities, did none of those efforts and achievements kind of temper her so that she could be a critic without kind of going off into left field?
But what are we going to need to do then? For me, it's getting aggressive. Now listen, I'm not going to say this is what we going to do, but I'm telling y'all what my vision would be. Number one, this Supreme Court is corrupt. So again, serving on the Judiciary Committee, there are bills that we have put into place. We need to have some real guardrails around this Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court has paved the way for half the stuff that we see that's going on. Listen, Donald Trump is a piece of shit. Okay, we know that. Yes, he is. But in a functioning democracy, he still would not be able to get away with this. But he's been able to get away with this because the House Republicans are complicit. He's been able to get away with this because Senate Republicans are complicit. But most importantly, the courts, especially the Supreme Court, is complicit.
So unlike her, I can give a critique without using profanity, and actually think that the widespread use of profanity, where every sentence has to have a curse word in it, is not just the sign of a depraved and indifferent mind, but it's also a sign that intelligence is lacking, because you can't express yourself without profanity. And so what she's saying about President Trump is obviously disrespectful to the office that he holds, but it goes further than that. She's criticizing the Supreme Court because she says that the Supreme Court is enabling, but she doesn't criticize the Supreme Court in past years when it has been a majority of liberals on the court, and they have ruled in favor of taking the rights of American citizens away from them through their elected officials and implementing law like Obergefell. That was a Supreme Court decision that defied the will of the voters in the state of California and other states. So she doesn't actually speak from an honest place. She doesn't have clean hands. She's not an honest dealer when it comes to her opinions on these things. She's very partisan, and that's fine. She's a congressional member. She represents her district, which at current drawing, the current map has been created to bring about the result that you see there, a far left person.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.